this game is to be able to secure defensive boards. LSU, an outstanding offensive rebounding team.
Clark connects! This game, Iowa 4-point lead as we send things over to Holly Rowe. And Johnson comes down with a rebound for LSU.
What a rebound by Flau'jae Johnson.
Here's Van Lith. Will take the mid-range and knock it down. Be given opportunities to take shots tonight. They need her to feel confident in her mid-range.
And I think Iowa is okay giving up the mid-range.
Here's Clark driving in for two. Still by Iowa.
We saw this a lot in the Sweet 16 game against Colorado. Caitlin Clark turning the corner and finishing an easy one.
And that's exactly what Iowa may need in order to win it. As Marshall comes up with a steal. Finds Stolke, who will lay it in.
Stolke to stay out of foul trouble and stay on the floor for Iowa. She is an outstanding rim runner.
Morrow, so good in the post. Has averaged over 21 points in her collegiate career. That's third most amongst active players. Clark, backdoor, Martin, easy two. It was Pola who drew 2 offensive fouls on Clark in last year's national championship game.
She has more size and length.
Clark, you bet. Would you have possibly asked for a better start if you're Iowa? Johnson dumps it in. Morrow lays it home. They dump it into O'Grady, spelling Stolke, back to Clark. Clark bounces off, Martin fires, and hits. LSU usually does not travel by way of the three. Reese surrounded, good find, Williams, and yes, she does get the roll. Huge three there for the freshman Williams. A Folter running the other way, lays it in. Clark again with the get-ahead pass, and Kim Mulkey trying to call a timeout. So don't you go letting Angel down me. Here is Reese, surrounded, finds Poa. Her three is good.
Angel Reese is a very good passer out of the post. You're going to get better looks if you get her touches.
Williams can't finish. Reese does. Angel Reese, a prolific offensive rebounder. Clark has scored or assisted on 15 of 17 Iowa points. Here is Marshall, a deep three. She got it. Marshall was 4 of 5 from 3. Comes with the double here. Johnson to the corner. Williams three is good. Clark backdoor. Martin feeds Stolke. Center of the lane. A Folter's three. She got it. Iowa now 5 of 7 from 3. Pola lobbing it in beautifully to Morrow for the finish. Already 4 rebounds, 2 assists for Angel Reese. Williams lets it fly. That one's off. Reese left alone, lays it in. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Clark looking to turn the corner, lays it in, plus the foul.
In terms of her balance, getting threes from the perimeter and then opportunities for threes in the paint.
For Caitlin Clark, meanwhile, LSU, after starting 2 for 7, is 7 for its last 9 from the floor. They dump it into Reese. Reese bodies inside. Easy finish for Angel Reese.
Stars have certainly come to play today. Angel Reese has been virtually unstoppable.
And the rebound ends up with LSU. Here's Reese. Clark back there, and Reese lays it in. Angel Reese having a tremendous opening quarter. And now Reese comes up with a steal. Reese all the way in to give LSU the lead.
Of the floor, defensively, jumps the route, gets out, able to get an easy 2 in transition. And what I love is she challenges her teammates in a timeout.
Van Lith has been under the weather. Johnson along 2 is good. Flau'jae Johnson having a massive tournament. Clark looking to respond. Backs away and throws it away. Reese on another steal. Reese leaves it. Williams finishes. Van Lith faced off against Clark in the Elite Eight last year as a member of Louisville, but did not have the defensive assignment. Her three is good.
Clark gets caught on the screen.
An 8-point LSU LSU lead. Clark through traffic, finds a falter. She hits a big one for the Hawkeyes.
Iowa out of the zone, but also so Iowa can rebound and box out better.
Clark dumps it. Henniger gets denied. A full-fisted rejection from Angel Reese.
In a big way on the defensive end. We've seen a couple of steals, and there she helps and then comes over, gets the swat.
Here's Reese. We're going to go to work on Stolke. Reese flips it up and in. She is unstoppable.
Angel Reese at 6'3", just great patience. Sees three different defenders coming at her, keeps it simple. Just goes over her left shoulder, finish with the right hand.
LSU a +10 in the paint. Clark gets it off to Stolke. Stolke wheels inside and finishes over Reese. Williams. Over to Johnson. Johnson takes and got it, and a foul on the second attempt before the bucket. Here's Martin. Clark again coming off the screens. Clark steps back, fires. You bet!
When you just can't avoid talking about length, hand in her face, drains it anyway.
Started 6 of 8, is 0 of 7 since. Remember, she also injured her ankle. Here's Clark. Will she pull up? Finding a falter, lays it in. Reese misses both. A falter right on cue gets denied. Flau'jae Johnson jumping out of the gym for that rejection. On the drive, the spin, the floater is good. Caitlin Clark has outscored the Tigers this quarter as Martin gets stripped by Reese, and there you go. There's a stop for LSU. Reese running and finishing. Right on cue, partner.
Angel Reese gets a touch on the ball and then beats almost everyone down the floor, shows her hands so her teammate knows.
Around the Reese screen, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound, Morrow in the putback.
She was sandwiched. How did Anissa Morrow come up with that offensive board?
Here's Van Lith across her body. Can't finish it. Reese amongst the trees. No. Another chance. But Johnson, yes. And here comes LSU. Clark to Martin. Gets denied, and it last hit her. Flau'jae Johnson exploding.
Pace, but the last few possessions, beautiful block by Flau'jae Johnson. The last few possessions, Iowa has
relenting schedule. None of what you're seeing tonight should surprise you because she's been doing it all season.
Oh, what a pass! Clark to O'Grady for the finish. Opportunity LSU, not a great shot there from Martin. Here's Van Lith across her body. Can't finish it. Reese amongst the trees. No. Another chance. But Johnson, yes. Here's Reese inside, battling with O'Grady. Instead, it's going to be Williams in the corner. She got it. What a huge start to the fourth as the freshman. And now a touch for Reese. Reese trying to find an angle. Finds Morrow. Morrow will lay it in. What a start to the fourth for the Tigers.
He just draws so much attention on the block and then can pass it back out. And Morrow, quick, strong, good finisher inside.
Here comes Clark. Eyes up. Wheels it back. Now Martin looking to attack. Martin lays it in with the left hand.
I like Angel Reese on the same side of the floor as Michaela Williams. You cannot help off of Michaela Williams.
Oh, nice pass. Williams into Morrow. Morrow with 12 points, 12 rebounds, playing in her first Elite Eight game. Clark again. Clark finds Martin. Martin digs in and lays it home. 10th assist for Clark. Maybe run a little more time. Now finds Martin. Oh, my, what a rejection from Angel Reese. Reese 1 for 12 after starting 6 of 8. Remember, injured her ankle after that. What a pass. There you go. There's Clark. Clark pulls up. Another deep one. Is good. Here's a falter. 5 to shoot. Out to Martin. Martin leaning and hitting. That's a huge shot from Kate Martin after Iowa used Johnson into traffic. She is such a tough finisher. Here's Stolke, back to Clark. Stolke lays it in, plus the foul. Can't get it to drop. Reese the rebound, still time for LSU. Here's Williams, plunging into the paint and squeezing it in. And now LSU will take a timeout. Iowa leading by 10 and in trouble here. Clark has to get it across, finds Martin, who waits, now lays it in. We wouldn't have been in position to land at these meteoric heights. Williams hits the three, and now LSU will take it. Here's Van Lith. Poa's three, and wow, Poa nails the three. Here's Van Lith, they need it. They don't have it. Morrow can't finish. Johnson does with 26 seconds to go. It's an 8-point game. Johnson launches, can't hit. Rebound Morrow, gets blocked. Underneath, a falter is fouled, and now it is all cosmetic. This is not a revenge game. I don't have any animosity towards LSU. They are just the team standing in our way to go back to the Final Four.
Everything else felt like a sprint.
Yeah, the entire game at breakneck pace.
Now we're in a traffic jam.
Iowa trying to get to the Final Four for the third time in program history. In a rematch with LSU, Clark evades. That will do it. This time, it's Iowa. The Hawkeyes are headed back to the Final Four. Galactic greatness from Caitlin Clark on display yet again. The final as Iowa ends LSU season here tonight in Albany behind an unforgettable performance from Caitlin Clark. She and Angel Reese exchange a hug and a whisper. We await to see what Reese will do next. Go pro or